Privacy and security are high priorities at Old Republic Title. We work with lenders, our title agents, real estate brokers and agents, as well as the consumers to follow policy and procedures surrounding industry cybersecurity standards, regulation, and legislation to protect sensitive data and the settlement services transaction itself. It is important that each participant in the settlement services transaction understand the role they play to reduce the risk of cyber fraud, also the collection of non-public information, or even the interruption of a transaction. Whether a commercial or residential transaction, there are behaviors that all participants can adopt to reduce the cyber threat risk. Avoid public Wi-Fi, even if it has a password. Only use known good Wi-Fi connections when possible. If a known good Wi-Fi connection is not possible, utilize a virtual private network or VPN. Keep your computers and mobile devices patched and upgraded to the latest releases. Change passwords on a periodic basis. Use a username that's different than your email address when possible. Use a unique password for each account, especially when it comes to financial portals and websites. Keep a level head and eliminate urgency. Understand the process. Scrutinize requests and the transfer of funds. Verify all requests. When transferring funds, verify the account before the transfer and verify that the funds have been delivered. Scrutinize all email, especially emails with links and attachments. Don't click on links, and ask questions if you don't feel comfortable. For title agents, transfer data encrypted. This means web applications, databases, software, file transfer, and even email. Also use two-factor authentication for all systems that contain sensitive information. Maintain a contact log of phone numbers and email addresses. This information can be used instead of information from within an email communication, avoiding becoming a victim of phishing or social engineering. Perform a risk assessment to understand your threats and gaps in security. For brokers and real estate agents, avoid free email services and use email encryption when transferring sensitive information. Only transfer files if encryption is used. Don't store data that is no longer needed. And educate your customers on the settlement services process, the email usage, and the dangers of wire transfer fraud. For consumers, understand the settlement services process. Scrutinize and confirm communications and requests for actions. Only transfer your non-public personal and financial information using encryption. If you're not sure about something, it's okay to ask questions and confirm. Be aware of wire fraud and don't accept changes to wire transfer instructions without talking to your settlement services provider. Old Republic Title is here for all participants of the settlement services transaction to ensure the transaction is as secure as possible. Please remember to know the process, the threats, and always ask questions.